Continuing on our journey of discovering Wait. What is this? It's beautiful. One of the ingenious things about Pokemon is the rate at which the designers can continuously churn out new ideas. Every single Pokemon is unique in some way. They all stand out, fit into a niche, or have some unique ability. And because of that, there's always something that can be learned about marketing, using Pokemon as an example. Today I wanted to break down Castform, another unique, niche Pokemon that stands out from all other Mons. But why? Well, look at it. Released in Generation 3, and being native to the Hoenn region, Castform rarely gets the credibility it deserves, even if it does have some really cool fan art. Created to be Generation 3's Eevee, Castform has multiple different designs and transformation paths that it can follow, based off which design or type the user wants to use. Its concept is also super cool, based off a mix of Teru Teru Bozu dolls and a cloud. It can change forms depending on the weather, becoming fire type in sun, water type in rain, and ice type in snow. Its Pokédex states, artificially made by humans, its body is made up of cells exactly like those of water molecules, causing its cellular structure to be chemically altered by temperature and humidity. Its design is something I wanted to touch deeper on because I think it is the primary aspect of what makes Castform so likable. Generally, from a design standpoint, there are two types of Pokemon that are well liked: the intimidating, mean, mature-looking Pokemon and the cute, cuddly ones. Think Pikachu vs Charizard, or Eevee vs Gyarados, or Yamper vs Garchomp. Each of these designs have a specific feeling they are trying to evoke: cute and cuddly versus intimidating and aggressive. Castform falls into the cute category, with the Pokemon designers giving it a softer appearance. But what actually makes something cute? Cuteness often pertains to how neotenous the animal, or in this case, Pokemon, looks. That is, how baby or childlike the features are. For example, look at a picture of baby Itachi from the Naruto anime. What makes him look so cute is his small stature, non-threatening appearance, and big eyes. Now let's look at Castform. It has the same big round eyes, a small body shape, and relatively unassuming features. Nothing is angular or sharp, and even when switching to its other weather forms, it still maintains this cute ball-like appearance. To an extent, I believe this plays on baby schema. Baby schema is the idea that babies from all organisms evolved to become cuter so that they would receive the care that they need from their parental figures in order to survive. Pokemon uses this for its first evolution stages. Appearance, and more importantly perception, plays such a large role in how much we like or value something, and Castform is a great example of this. Its design has that cute factor advantage that Pokemon made their brand off of. However, just like I stated earlier, what really gives Castform its edge, its competitive advantage, is its transformations. Castform is a Teru Teru Bozu, a doll from Japan that is hung up to bring good weather, and Game Freak tied in this lore with Castform perfectly. In fact, that is why it has weather evolutions. Most Pokemon follow a similar path. They have a base form, maybe a middle form, and then a final evolution. But Castform is much more akin to Eevee in that it has these different forms we can choose to change into: the sunny, rainy, and snowy form, all of which have distinct typings and stab moves. This is differentiation in action. Whenever a new generation is released, Game Freak always releases new Pokemon designs to build hype for the new game. I remember distinctly in its release how the weather evolutions were constantly touched upon to get attention. Pokemon usually compete on the same factors: design, battle ability, etc. But Castform, just like Shedinja, has found a way to stand out through its transformations. The second point I'd like to touch on is Castform's battle ability. Its stats are an average 70 across the board, but unfortunately, this is a problem, as in battling, it's better to have a niche use case than to be a jack of all trades. With that said, its ability Forecast does give it a niche mechanic that can be taken advantage of. Another aspect that affects Castform's marketability is its in-game accessibility. When Castform was first introduced, it could only be obtained in one location, the Weather Institute. Once you finish battling your way through Team Aqua or Team Magma, an old man will offer you Castform on the second floor. This is the only place you can get Castform in the whole game. Having only one Castform that is obtainable in all of Sapphire, Ruby, and Emerald, but still making it easy enough that anyone can get it, significantly increased its popularity. It made it both scarce and rare, two phenomena that affects the perception of how valuable we think something is. In the later generations, Castform is more obtainable, but this is simply due to Game Freak's focus on the promotion of the new Pokemon that are being introduced. But Castform also got its own form of promotion. When Super Smash Bros. Brawl was released, Castform was featured as one of the Pokemon released from a Pokeball in the demo that appeared at Jump Festa. Along with the fan art and YouTube videos dedicated to Castform that promote it further, it also got its own unique promotion in Pokemon Go. As part of the February 2018 Hoenn Celebration event, it was added to the game. It also got a shiny form released in Pokemon Go in March 2019, and the rainy shiny form that was released in March 2021. That leads to my final verdict on how Castform has been marketed. And honestly, I would give it a 7 out of 10. The unique idea behind its design and transformations gives it a strong, unique selling proposition, as Pokemon compete with each other for popularity. However, it does have a few flaws. First off, it's poor competitively, which leads to negative promotion, as Pokemon favorites are very much based on those that we are exposed to more often. Second off, its design is somewhat unrelatable, as fan favorites are usually associated with the concept of the Pokemon. Think about it like this. If you like dogs, there's a pretty good chance you will like the Pokemon that have their concept based off dogs. It's part of the reason why I believe Arcanine is so well loved. But these are very minor issues. The big reason that I believe Castform is not as popular as other mons is because of competition. Since its introduction, so many other cool new designs have been released, with their own promotions and gimmicks and unique advantages. So much so that over time, older designs stop being able to compete, unless they get improved in some way.